Hey, the Paralympics start in a little more than a week back in Paris, France, and we have athletes from Team Idaho competing. One of them is Lindi Marcusen, an athlete who lost her leg in 2017. Here's her story on her way to Paris.
Every step moves Lindi Marcusen forward.
Movement is so special to me.
Being an athlete is who she is.
I got to the point with gymnastics where I was at a very high level. For me, it's one of the best ways to connect with myself and to ground myself in the world.
In 2017, her world changed forever.
On September 13th, 2017, I woke up and it was the third day after getting back from my honeymoon with my husband, and I moved in with him in Sun Valley, and the timeline isn't put together yet, and I don't think it ever will. I had mechanical failure in my car. My front tire blew on a 2-lane highway and caused me to veer into oncoming traffic. And I was hit by a Ford F-350 hauling tobacco and a little Honda Accord.
Lindi was severely hurt and was life-flighted to St. Alphonsus in Boise. She suffered a brain injury and had to have her leg amputated.
They saved my life. And all the decisions they made were the right ones and were able to give me a second chance.
A second chance, but a major setback.
I was so disappointed that I was starting from zero again. I was starting from absolute zero.
For years, Lindi had to relearn how to do a lot, including riding, walking, driving, and eventually running.
Ooh, good recovery.
I've gotten to the point where I've fully accepted what's happened, and it was just an event in my life.
A year and a half after her accident, she's running to a new beat.
I have a prosthetic leg, and so that is like a race car, and it has to be tuned up, dialed in, and it's a constant thing that you're tweaking.
Lindi got connected with Sport Spokane.
We use sport as a catalyst for life. So we work with athletes on their athletic goals, no matter how big or small that they are.
They saw beyond her disability and saw her ability.
Drive, grit, determination, unwavering focus. It could go on for a while. She wants to work, she wants to learn. She has a growth mindset.
A drive that propelled her to break barriers and records in the sport, as well as earn her spot on Team USA in the 2024 Paris Paralympics.
I don't think you can put it into words what an honor it is to represent Spokane, to represent Parasport Spokane, and then to represent USA at a Paralympic Games. That it's just incredible.
Some may let an accident define who they are. Not for Lindi. She's charting her own path, one step at a time.
I just thought my world was over as an athlete, and the title athlete is so important to me and means so much to me as an individual, and for them to be there to just guide me through reclaiming that identity in a new way is just like, it's so special.